Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we are going to study the topic synthesis of simple sentences into complex sentences. Let us begin by understanding the meaning of synthesis. In grammar, synthesis means combining two or more simple sentences into one sentence without changing the original meaning. Instead of expressing each idea separately, we connect them to make our writing smoother and more effective. For example, the sentences "it was raining" and "we stayed indoors" can be combined into the complex sentence "we stayed indoors because it was raining." The meaning remains the same, but the sentence is now more connected and natural. A complex sentence contains one independent clause, also called the main clause, and at least one dependent clause, also known as the subordinate clause. The independent clause can stand alone as a complete sentence, whereas the dependent clause cannot. It depends on the main clause to complete its meaning. For example, in the sentence, "I stayed at home because it was raining," the main clause is "I stayed at home," while the subordinate clause is "because it was raining." Together they form a complex sentence. We often combine simple sentences by expressing a reason. For this purpose, we use subordinating conjunctions such as because, since, and as. Consider the simple sentences "she was ill" and "she missed school." These can be combined as "she missed school because she was ill." Here the conjunction "because" clearly explains the reason why she missed school. To express the time of an action, we use conjunctions such as when, before, after, while, and as soon as. For example, the sentences "the bell rang and the students entered the classroom" become "when the bell rang, the students entered the classroom." Similarly, "finish your homework and watch television" can be combined as "watch television after you finish your homework." These conjunctions help us show the sequence of events. Sometimes one action depends on another. In such cases, we use conjunctions like if and unless. For example, "work hard and you will succeed" become "if you work hard, you will succeed." Likewise, "study regularly and you will not fail" can be combined as "unless you study regularly, you will fail." These conjunctions express conditions. To express contrasts between two ideas, we use conjunctions such as although, though. For example, the simple sentences "he is poor and he is honest" become "although he is poor, he is honest." These conjunctions help us show that two ideas are different or unexpected. Relative pronouns help us combine sentences that describe a person or thing. Common relative pronouns include who, whom, whose, which, and that. For example, "I know the girl and she won the prize" become "I know the girl who won the prize." Similarly, "this is the book and I bought it yesterday" become "this is the book that I bought yesterday." To express the purpose of an action, we commonly use "so that." For example, "he studied hard and he wanted to pass" become "he studied hard so that he could pass." This structure explains why an action was performed. Let us quickly review the most common subordinating conjunctions. For reason, we use because, since, and as. For time, we use when, before, after, and while. For condition, we use if and unless. For contrast, we use although and though. For purpose, we use so that and in order that. Finally, for place and comparison, we use where, wherever, as if, and as though. Choosing the correct conjunction helps us present the intended relationship between ideas. To conclude, learning to synthesize simple sentences into complex sentences improves both writing and speaking. It helps us avoid repetition, create smoother sentences, and express ideas more clearly. By using subordinating conjunctions and relative pronouns correctly, we can make our communication more effective. Thank you for your attention. I hope this lesson has helped you understand the concept clearly.